Have you ever wondered if the Dodge Challenger is a reliable car? Well, stay tuned because you're really not going to want to miss the answer to this question. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Odin Driven. My name is Matt. This is Slakener. Inside of her today, we're having another front seat confessions all ready and wrapped up for you. And before we jump into things, I want to thank everybody. We've had really good success in the latest videos. Our subscriber count has gone up, so it's a really exciting time. It's an exciting time for the channel. Unfortunately, the world is going through quite a bit of a mess, but that's okay. We're going to come out of the other end even better than we came into it. So, anyways, if you're new to the channel, please take a moment to subscribe. There's going to be a cool little flashy thing happening somewhere on here. Bam. It's going to click on the subscribe, and that's what you need to do, okay? Because we're bringing great content, we're doing great things, and we're just looking to entertain and to blow things up for you. So please, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you've been to the channel several times before and you haven't subscribed, I'll take a second, dude. You need to subscribe. Cool. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. So today we're going to talk about the reliability of the Dodge Challenger. There's been a lot of misconception and misinformation about whether or not the car is reliable, whether or not most brands are reliable. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of different variables that actually go into the reliability of a car. And that first variable is the reliability of the owner. How the owner of a vehicle treats and maintains their car is a direct correlation to how the car actually lasts. How it is maintained determines its reliability. So unfortunately, there are a lot of owners who either don't get, an oil change because they didn't know they were supposed to, or there's an owner who just kind of puts it off and doesn't think, these are modern cars, they don't need oil changes every 5,000 miles. Well, maybe not, but then you kind of forget, and after a while it's been 15,000 miles and your engine has a knock and you've ruined the car. So that's the first point. Does the owner of the car maintain it? If so, you're probably going to have a reliable car. The second point of reliability is, which car are you buying? Now, Dodge doesn't make all their money by producing crappy vehicles, okay? Their Dodge Challenger, their Dodge Charger, their Dodge Viper, these are all cars that they actually want to have a good impression on their consumers. So it would behoove them to go ahead and make these cars reliable and functional and actually last a good amount of time. But on the other end, you have to take into account, if Dodge has their minivan and their minivan is not necessarily one that they put in all that fire and power into, yeah, it might not be as reliable. So that's another variable you have to take into account for Dodge. Kind of to piggyback off that point, depending on which trim level you get, could also determine, the reliability of the car. So if you're getting something like a Scat Pack or a Hellcat or a Demon, chances are it's going to be more reliable. It has better parts. It has performance parts. It has, all of the focus and power being put into it that this car has gotten special treatment. It's going to be reliable, baby. It's going to perform for a long time. And the final point of reliability is whether or not it's an updated year or an updated model for the Dodge Challenger. So obviously the first year, unfortunately, it's kind of like the beta testing, okay? You're a guinea pig when you buy that new updated model. They have new parts and components and different features that they have to test out on the consumer base. And unfortunately, sometimes you get a lemon and sometimes certain things don't work, and that's when you get recalls. But does that really mean that the Dodge Challenger is, not a reliable car? Absolutely not. It's a new model that is being tested out, and sometimes things break when it's brand new to a system. It's not the tried and true anymore. But if you get one that's 2 years, 3 years, 4 years into the model revamp, chances are you're going to have a very reliable car. let's take into account the 2015 update when they did the update on the outside and the inside of both the Challenger and the Charger. That first year, oh man, like there were so many different problems popping up with the Challenger and the Charger that it would be one of those things where everyone's like, they're not reliable. But it was a new model year. I mean, it was just updated. Everything was fixed in it. And there's going to be problems, like I said before. So, does that really say that Dodge doesn't have a reliable car? Absolutely not. So although Dodge has had some issues in the past with the reliability of their vehicles, this isn't the same Dodge from yesteryear. Okay, this is modern Dodge. They're putting in a lot of time, a lot of focus, a lot of research into building the best car for you, for me, and therefore, my opinion and the opinion of many others through research is that Dodge does have a very reliable Dodge Challenger, Dodge Charger, and many other, different models that they carry. So, to answer your question, yes, Dodge is very, very reliable. So what's been your experience with the Dodge Challenger or Dodge Charger? Has it been reliable for you, unreliable? Maybe you aren't really sure yet. I mean, I've been in the car for 10,000 miles. I want to say it's reliable, but it's just not much to go off of. And I've maintained the car to the best of my ability, so maybe nothing will happen. But leave that down in the comments. Let me know, has the car been reliable for you or unreliable? Maybe you just don't know yet. Well, maybe you've heard a different story from a friend or family member who has gone through the ringer with their car. I'd love to hear about it. Please drop that down in the comments. With that being said, we're all done here, guys. Thank you once again for watching the video. Thank you for participating, for subscribing, for liking, for leaving the comments. I'm looking forward to the future videos, and once again, please stay safe out there. This coronavirus is nuts. I know we're getting to a point where maybe things will turn back to normal soon, but one can only hope and pray. So we're praying for you guys. Please pray for us, and we thank you so much. We'll catch you on the next video.